A jury convicted Colorado theater shooter James Holmes on all 165 charges of counts against him. Jurors pretty quickly rejected the defense argument that Holmes was so mentally ill and suffering delusions that he could no longer tell right from wrong, in favor of the prosecution's argument, which was that he methodically planned and calculated this mass murder, knowing exactly what he was doing at the time. The whole courtroom was full of victims' families and relatives, and when the verdict was read, people just burst into sobs, and the judge had warned against audible outbursts, so they were just kind of trying to stifle their tears by holding on to Kleenex and clutching each other's hands, and it was a very emotional moment. Family members they seemed pretty relieved, and they were grateful to the jurors for seeing things the way they've seen it for 3 years now. It's almost 3 years to the day since this happened, and they've been wanting answers, and they've been wanting justice and some kind of verdict up until this point. So most of the people we talked to were very pleased with the outcome, and they're hoping now to see further, what they consider further justice in sentencing. Now, jurors will return on Wednesday to start considering whether Holmes should be sentenced to death or spend the rest of his life in prison. They're going to hear evidence, they're going to hear so-called aggravating factors, which are reasons why he should be put to death, and they're also going to be hearing mitigating factors, which are things such as any sort of mental illness or any sort of troubled childhood, things that would be considered, things that would favor a life sentence.
Not very many. Yeah, I was mostly watching it.